Masterminds round one competition today. McAllen High School Medical Academy, MedTech. Right now, Mackay is in the lead, 180 to 50. It's time for the final stretch. We're going to ask questions until the final bell rings. Whoever's leading at that point moves on to the next round. Hands on your buzzers. Everybody's playing. Here we go. Who would use an ISBN number at work? MedTech Brianna.
IT.
No. Mackay, anybody?
Librarian.
Ring in, Garrett. Make sure you ring in. There you go.
Librarian.
That is correct. Well done. In which part of the body are two great arteries known as carotids located? That's
The neck.
Garrett. That's correct. What's the difference between a billiard table and a pool table? That's Mackay Garrett.
The number of pockets.
The number of pockets? Yeah, okay, because the billiard table has none. So yes, 0 versus pockets. 4 questions that have something to do with second. Identify the second highest mountain chain in the world. MedTech Brianna.
The Rocky Mountains.
No? Mackay, anybody? Garrett?
The Andes.
That's correct. What unit of force will give 1 kilogram, an acceleration of 1 meter?
The
Mackay
Newton.
Garrett. I'm sorry?
The Newton.
That's correct. One of the Greater Antilles and the second largest island in the West Indies. Mackay Garrett.
Cuba.
No. MedTech, anyone? And time is up. Hispaniola. Century of the Second Punic War. Time is up. That was 3rd BC. All right. Spell the kind of fowl most often served under glass. And time was up. It was pheasant. P-H-E-A-S-A-N-T. Which of the 50 United States has the highest percentage of Hispanics in its population? Is it Florida, New York, Texas, or New Mexico? MedTech Clay.
New Mexico.
That's correct. In German, the short A sound most resembles the pronunciation of which English vowel? Mackay Garrett.
O.
No? MedTech Clay.
I.
No, the short U, as in the word hut. Hut. Which of these is a concurrent power of federal and state governments? Is it declaring war, coining money, issuing patents, chartering banks, or establishing post offices? All right, MedTech Brianna.
Issuing patents.
No? Mackay, who rang it? Garrett?
Chartering banks.
That's correct. Inhabitants of all states go by special nicknames. What do we call an inhabitant of Maine? All right, Mackay Taylor.
Lobster head.
We should, but no, that's not correct. MedTech, anybody want to ring in? Free shot. No, time is up. Mainer. We call them a Mainer. Okay. There you go. Learn something new. What's the numerical range of the pH scale? Mackay Garrett.
0 to 14.
Yes. Match these birds, peacock, macaw, and nightingale, with these continents, Asia, Europe, and South America. All right, MedTech Clay.
Peacock with Asia, macaw with Africa, and nightingale with the third one that I forgot.
No. No, Mackay, anybody want to ring in? Okay.
Peacock, Asia, macaw, South America, and nightingale with the last.
The other one, Europe. Yes,
Yes.
that's correct. Well done. Name a planet which always presents the same side to the sun. MedTech Clay.
Jupiter.
No. Mackay, Japheth.
Venus?
No, it's Mercury. This contest now hinges on your knowledge of human anatomy. The human knee is an example of which type of joint? Mackay Garrett.
Ball and socket.
No? MedTech, anybody? Ring in? Nope, it's the hinge. The knee is a hinge. In an isosceles triangle, the angle formed by the congruent sides is known as what kind of angle? That's Mackay Taylor.
Acute.
No? MedTech, anybody? All right, Brianna.
Obtuse.
Nope, that's the vertex angle. What state borders Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, Indiana, and Michigan? All right, MedTech Brianna.
Illinois.
No? Mackay Garrett.
Idaho.
No, it's Ohio in this case. What is the major source of air pollution in Los Angeles? MedTech Brianna.
Cars.
Yes, that's right. How do you spell khaki? Mackay Taylor.
Khaki.
That's exactly right. How many characters are there in Edward Albee's play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? All right, Mackay Japheth.
1.
No? MedTech Brianna.
23.
Somewhere in between. 4. 4 was the answer. Well, we can cover the bases, right? Lake Superior is well named. Not only is it the largest of the Great Lakes, it contains more water than the other 4 combined. Which of the Great Lakes is second to Superior in volume? That's Mackay Garrett.
Lake Michigan.
That's correct. Beta particles can be composed of 2 kinds of smaller particles. Name either of them. That's Mackay
Protons
Garrett.
and neutrons.
No. MedTech, anyone? Brianna?
Alpha particles?
No, electrons and positrons. All of the following men held what important cabinet office? James Blaine, Elihu Root, Edmund Muskie, Hamilton Fish, John Jay, and William Seward. All right, Mackay Garrett.
William Seward.
No. MedTech, anyone? All right, Clay.
Secretary of State.
That's right. Rhode Island and Alaska may not have much in common, but they do have fewer tornadoes on average than any other state. Which 2 states average more than 50 tornadoes every year? That's MedTech Brianna.
Kansas and Oklahoma?
No? Mackay Taylor.
Oklahoma and North Dakota.
And what?
North Dakota.
No, Oklahoma and Texas. 2 southern states make the United States the world's largest producer of sulfur. Texas is one. Name the other. MedTech Brianna.
New Mexico.
No? Mackay, anyone? Ring in. Garrett?
Oklahoma.
That was Louisiana. You might think the humpback whale is somewhat corpulent, weighing in at an average of 35 tons, but it's not all the animal's fault. Quite often, as much as 1,000 pounds of the bulk doesn't belong to the seagoing animal. What composes this extra load? Mackay Taylor.
Barnacles.
Yes, that's right. Math question for you. A traveler, after taking 5 hours going out, came back in 3 hours at a rate that was 20 miles per hour faster. Find the average rate going in miles per hour. And time is up, 30 miles per hour. Palestine, India, Burma, Ceylon, and Pakistan all received their independence from which prime minister? And time is up. The answer is going to be Clement Attlee, and that's our final bell. So our final score is Mackay 290, MedTech 80. That means Mackay, you're moving on to the next round of competition. I want to thank all the students for a great job today. I want to thank our judge here once again from UTRGV, Dr. Rivetta. Thank you for being with us today. We appreciate it. Mackay, we'll see you in round 2. We'll see you at home next week for another exciting competition of Masterminds.